Lately, I've been worried about my wife. She used to be an upbeat person, but recently she's become very sad. She cries at everything. Long-distance boat commercials, nature specials where animals of prey be killed, sometimes over nothing at all.
I'm George.
She'll be washing the dishes and just suddenly slump over.
George, I can hear you. I'm right here.
I'm just trying to explain how you've been lately.
How I've been?
Yes, your tendency lately to be kind of, sad.
Well, that's very funny. Kind of hilarious, actually, because from my viewpoint, you're the one who's sad.
Me?
You.
That's ridiculous. Why should you think that I'm sad? I don't cry. I don't care.
Exactly.
You're the one that can't stop crying. She cries when she makes a salad. She cries when she sweeps the floor. She even cries when she pays the bills. And then she uses her tears to seal the envelopes.
But I don't.
And she even cries when she's asleep. She'll wake up in the morning and there are little pools of tears in her ears. She stands up, they trickle down her neck and become little pools in her collarbone. And then, where are you going? And then she goes. She never wants to talk about it. No matter. It's not like I don't have other important things to attend to. There are many developments in my field that I must keep constantly abreast of. Too many, in fact. The task, it's quite Sisyphean. Mary?
Yes?
Mary, what is this?
What is what?
Husband or throw pillow? Wife or hot water bottle? Marriage or old cardigan? Or love or explaining how to use the remote control?
What is that?
I'm asking you. It was in my book.
That's odd.
Right here, in my book. It's a new book.
Is it a bookmark?
It's written on a scrap of paper.
Oh, maybe some bookstore worker put it there.
It's in your handwriting, Mary.
I don't know what you mean.
In a moment of sadness, sitting on the lowest note, she saw they both realized the fragility of their marriage when he said, "Maybe we should try ballroom dancing." Mary! What does this mean?
I have no idea.
I know you put this here.
Well, this couldn't possibly be me. You've never suggested ballroom dancing.
So somebody else has crept into our house and
Well, there are
leaving
people
notes
you know
in
who
my
go
books
into
and my
people's houses and
tea
take
and
ladies' underwear.
Yes, take. Operative word. Take. Not leave behind. The fragility of their marriage. What is that? What does that mean?
These notes aren't from me. How many times do I have to say it?
Just admit it. Admit you're going around leaving bad poetry lying around the house.
It isn't me.
Now, my wife is not one to lie. Nor is she one to write poetry, if that even is what these notes are. So it seems quite impossible that she is the one leaving these for me to find. And yet, she is the only other person in this house besides me. And so, I thought, maybe I could catch her in the act. Mary?
Have you figured it out?
No, but I thought we could, that is, perhaps we could discuss
Discuss.
this habit of yours, this phase. Perhaps you could use help.
Well, now that you mention it, it would be nice if you could vacuum the stairs.
I meant with other issues.
What issues?
Well, the crying, among other things. I don't think, well, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it, that it's normal to be this way.
Oh, you'd rather I be your way.
What way?
Well, I find it odd just a little, don't you think? That we've been together how many years now? And I've never seen you cry. Not once.
Is that all?
When we watch the news, I'm weeping, and you just continue to read. Earthquakes, massacres, it doesn't matter. You just read.
We've spoken about this. Large tragedies, they overwhelm us. Lots of people have the same. It's our inability as humans. We are unable to handle such large tragedies.
When Cookie died, you didn't even want to go to the vet.
She was your dog, and she didn't even like me.
Oh, and I should have known something was wrong when your grandmother passed away, and everyone was bawling, but you didn't even shed a tear.
Well, she was old. And it's not like, we were close. I mean, we didn't even speak the same language.
But still, the human reaction, the normal reaction is to mourn.
I do mourn. I mourn a lot.
You mourn ideas, not people.
Cookie wasn't a person.
She was to me.
I just don't find death, a single human or canine death, a tragedy. I'm sorry. Because we all die. It's not like something unnatural is happening. I mean, it's not like when my grandmother died, it was a surprise. I mean, she had been sick a long time, she was an old woman, and she died. When am I supposed to be
I'm leaving
devastated?
you.
What? What did you say? At this moment, I'm thinking I must have misheard her. Like it's all some sort of misunderstanding. We can go on just as we had before. She could lie is what I'm saying, and pretend that the words that just came out of her mouth did not just come out of her mouth.
I'm leaving you.
But she doesn't. And I do.
I'm leaving.
It's a curious thing when your wife leaves you. The world slows down. Words become lugubrious.
I'm leaving you.
My heart was beating very loud. But instead of thumping, it was saying, take it back, take it back, take it back. Just like that, like a rhythm. And it was so loud, I was sure she must be able to hear it. I mean, who couldn't hear it? It was as thunderous as horse hooves, louder than tanks. And take it back, take it back, take it back. Or if she couldn't hear it, surely she must be able to see it. The words rolling across the whites of my eyes like a ticker tape. Like in those old cartoons when the cat gets hit on the head with a mallet. Take it back, take it back, take it back. My whole body was shouting it. Take it back, take it back. If you leave, it'll destroy me. Take it back, take it back. I'll be a city of ruins. Take it back, take it back. It's not too late. Take it back, take it back. My whole body was begging her. Couldn't she hear it? Why wasn't she saying something?
George,
Yes?
well, don't you have anything to say?
Don't go? I am a linguist. That is my trade. A lot of people ask me if that means if I know a lot of different languages. And I do have a passable acquaintance with Greek, Latin, French, Cantonese, Spanish, Dutch, Portuguese, and Esperanto. Of these all, I am probably most fond of Esperanto, that made-up utopian dream of a language. Proudly I say, La vivo sen Esperanto estas unimaginable al mi. Life without Esperanto is unimaginable to me. So, what is death to a linguist? What is, so to speak, worth mourning? I know this. There are 6,900 languages in the world. Over half are expected to die within the next century. In fact, it is estimated that every 2 weeks, another language dies. I don't know about you, but this statistic moves me far more than any statistic on how many people die or animals die within a given time, within a given place, because when we say a language dies, we're talking about a whole world, a whole way of life. It is the death of imagination, of memory. And this makes me much sadder than I could ever possibly express. Even with all my languages, there still aren't the right words.